Hello, in this instructional video we will be covering the indenter replacement for the HDT-04-08 tool using the size 8 die set. In your retrofit kit you would have received 2 replacement indenters, 2 spring pins, and a pin to drive the spring pin that holds the indenter into your die set. Now you can use a vise with the jaws with a gap. I just so happen to have a block of steel with a nice hole in it, so I'm going to use that to pass the pin through. It's not necessary to drive the pin the whole way through. If you can leave it stick in the die set, it'll speed up the process for you. So I'm going to drive this until I think I got it through enough that I can drop my indenter out. And yes, the indenter does come out. So I will set that aside. Now with this spring pin still in place, it just saves you the starting of another spring pin. These are supplied just in case you happen to lose this, bend it, so break it or so forth. They are supplied as spares. So what I will do now is I'll flip this die set over and take one of my indenters. Now these indenters have an angle and a flat. The orientation of this is critical. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this so we can identify the flat on the new indenter. And that flat is oriented toward the square shoulder of this die. You can think of it as the angle to the angle also. So I will take this and I will install this trying to keep that indenter slot, parallel with the pin. So I will slide that in, and you're going to want to slide that in until you can just see the tip of the indenter like that. Now with your spring pin started already, you should be able to just give this a light tap and your indenter is oriented now. And simply drive that pin, take your pin supplied to drive the pin out, and just push this below the surface. A couple taps is fine. So that is the replacement of the indenters for your size 08 die set. And before, you just double check when you look down in the die set here that you see that flat on the indenter oriented to the square shoulder of your die set. And this concludes the replacement procedure for the indenters on the 08 die set.